A shed update, and man, we're 24 days with the new teeth, and it keeps getting better and better, and you can eat more. That's one thing that I am a big fan of, because there's some things for a month there I didn't get to eat. But anyway, other than that, we are good to go. A shed update. First things first, I frequent a there's a craft store, Hobby Lobby. If y'all don't have one, it's probably pretty much almost everywhere. They have clearance. It was $1.40. I couldn't resist. I like cheap models, and I think everything's usable. So anyway, adding a snap bit here, which I may or may not have one, but it was $1.40, and I was going to buy it anyway. So adding that to the art. Everyone's seen my Sham 2. I'll probably never finish it. I enjoyed scratch building it. It was just fun learning about it. It was fun scratch building. That's one thing. One thing about model building that I like. And I get this from a lot of other people too. You know, they like to scratch build it, you know, and then don't really want to paint it because it almost ruins it when you put paint on, because you see the glorious white styrene, which you know, I think almost thumps an actual paint job. But anyway, that's just the modeler in me talking about that. But anyway, the Sham 2, I'm going to go stick it upstairs in the armor section, because that's just a unique little vehicle. Up next, again, I only know the name of it because everyone had to tell me out there what it was. Sgt Prog. We got a little red frog guy, another little red frog guy. So anyway, I don't know if he's Sgt Prog or not, but anyway, I like these. There's over 30 of these kits. I got my own shelf at the hobby store in their back room. That's how many kits I got on layaway. I got almost all of them. I need like 7 more and I'll have the whole set. And I want to have to refigure the side here. This is where I've been sticking the all the little frog people here. So I'm gonna have to go through and restack, and 'cause if they make 30 of them, they probably made some other variants. But anyway, you know, I like this stuff. I wanna build one. I want to see. I've been watching the Gunpla builders, like on Facebook and Instagram and all them. Now they build them, and that's how I got to see how they're built. And I kind of want to build one, but I don't want to build the like a Sgt Frog guy here. I want to build like what's the F4 Phantom, the Spook, you know, something like that. A cartoon character of a you know, like a of something like a World War II or a modern vehicle or something. You know, just basically have a mascot. That is what I was thinking of, or you know, MAK. But anyway. Adding a red frog guy and red frog guy with the vehicle, which I don't know if he transforms or not. But anyway, I like this stuff. I used to, when I was growing up, I really didn't care for it. You know, it's kind of, but the more and more I see it, the more and more I do like it. So we're adding a red frog guy to the art. A couple vintage stuff, and I think I may have these. This is the MPC Charger. I found this at a garage sale, and the box is a little banged up, but anyway, it's a original issue, and I mean, they didn't, you know, they basically, I guess, collected it because they like the Charger. But anyway, MPC, I like to, you know, you have Revell, you have AMT Earl. I like to get kind of one each of a few different, you know, company brands just to have, you know. But anyway, other than that, the Charger and another Charger from the Street Machine. But anyway, another MPC classic kit. I gotta see if I have these. I may have them, I may not. If not, I'll do something. But anyway, it's you know, I do like old kits. And the old MPC, which is I want to say 80s box, but see, it's even got the old Fun Dimensions logo on the side. But anyway, adding classic MPC car kits to the art. Some of the newer stuff, I only got one other thing, and that's, and I saw this at Christmas time, and the hobby store would have got it. Again, I said I'd get it, and he did. That's the Great Mazinger, or that's how we pronounce it. And there's actually, and I didn't know this till the hobby store about a couple weeks ago, there's actually 2 more kits of the Mazinger. It's like basically the same kit with just different heads, and and I don't know. All I know is, you know, he's old school, and I know they finally make a model of him, which you know, I like stuff like that. But anyway, I need to get the other two to add to this set. But anyway, it's one of those. You know, not wanted it. Beautiful box art though. I mean, it's almost makes you want to build it and light it. But anyway, other than that, adding the Great Mazinger to the art. And last but not least, we have here in Oklahoma a parking lot garage sales, and you can drive around, and some parking lots there'll be charity events, cheerleaders, churches, you name it, they'll have a parking lot sale. Well, they had this kit and a set, and I've been wanting one. I don't know the name of it. I've been looking for it. God, what's it called? Geoworld. It's a Tyrannosaurus Rex, basically like a Smithsonian dino bones, and it's all there, but the detail on it is extremely sharp. A paint job, you know, is the same as you know, basically buy a toy. I mean, they paint it, basically put a wash on it and wipe it off and make instant detail on it. But anyway, other than that, I thought that was a unique model, and I do have some dino kits, which where is it? Of course, it's not. Well, I'd have to dig it out. It's for the Invisible Man, Invisible Horse, and all that down there. Anyway, the Geoworld's Tyrannosaurus Rex kit. I'm gonna have to go really scope it out and see what. It does say Geoworld on the part 2, but anyway, it's one of those. You know, stopped in a parking lot and you find a model kit, you know, which of course I bought toys there too, but anyway, I think it's a pretty decent sized kit. I mean, you can look at the tail on it. I mean, we're talking good 12, 15 inches. Anyway, other than that, so right now, I wish I had the box, but you know, we have to make do with what we got. So we're adding the Geoworld Tyrannosaurus Rex bones to the art. But anyway, that's what I've got going on today. Doing this a quick update before it gets really hot in the shed. We like to do this stuff in the morning. We're continuing to add the Sgt Prog people, adding bones, adding the Great Mazinger, and of course we're adding classic MPC cars to the art. So that's what I got going on today. So stay tuned for the next exciting episode.